What's up, guys? Nick here, and today we're gonna pull in the Pilot and do some drivetrain maintenance. Let's do it. I should probably get this out of the rain since it's raining. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh crap. Well, when you do a lot of work, I guess you need to clean up in between. So I guess before we can pull the Pilot in, we're gonna have to clean up in here. Picked up my old welder back from a guy I sold it to. So anyway, let's get this cleaned up in here. And yeah, I know that the new Craftsman table or workbench over here is blocking the door a little bit, but that's because I have to remove all these cabinets and then slide everything down. Slide it on down. But anyway, all right, let's get to work. So we still got a lot of junk in here. Picked up these old Manco mini bikes. I got the three-wheeler there, an old Manco three-wheeler. There's the body for it, but and a little mini bike. I'm trying to find me a sandblast cabinet big enough to put this little three-wheel frame in. I want one at least big enough to put a three-wheeler frame like this in. It's the kind of cabinet I'm looking for, but we got it kind of cleaned up in here. You know, we got the 220 welder thrown over there, the little 110s there, but yeah, all right, let's pull this Pilot in. Alright, so I think I'm going to back it in. We'll do the rear diff first. So I picked this up for $500 without the wheels. You just saw me put the wheels up, factory wheels. It does have a little bit of damage on the passenger side door there. A little bitty dent on the fender there. Well, not little, but you know, a little scuff on the front bumper. Little back bumper's got a little scuff. But yeah, I threw my little 20s on here that I had. I think it makes it look a lot more aggressive, a little better. So yeah, I'll find something different for the CRV. I just didn't like that look on the CRV, to be honest with you, but it actually worked out since I picked up the Pilot for $500. I also grabbed that Element for $500. They just got high miles. Owners were tired of them. Wanted them gone, tired of putting money into them. So we got them. You want to see the mileage here? Yeah, 297 in the Pilot. We only got a TPMS light because, of course, I swapped the wheels. Oh, well, it's not even on. Maybe I'm close to the... I was just by the building, that's why. I had the car by the building last time, so they read the wheel TPMS sensors. But yeah, oh wait, I'm supposed to be backing it in here. Anybody need some Civic parts? We got parts for Civic for sale. No converter, no transmission, no block. Block was bad. But the transmission's already sold, fender's already sold. It's got some rust on the hood there. Surface rust. Don't hurt nothing. I'll still eat off of it. Alright, let's get this baby in here. Playing around. I guess we'll put it on ramps also, so you kind of want it level. I'll just leave it level and I'll use the pit since I have the pit. Alright, we got us a box of goodies here from Honda. So if we go through these, we got our gear oil. We need about a half a quart of this, right at a half a quart of this for the gearbox on the front of the vehicle by the transmission. We got us 4 quarts transmission fluid, and we got the rear diff fluid. So these all together, I got a couple washers also. I got one in my pocket for the transmission. I got 2 for the rear diff, and all together from the dealership I spent $100.03, which is a little much. I could have ordered it on Amazon and waited, but I didn't feel like it. Do what I want to do. I do what I want to do. Okay, anyway, let's get started. Hot damn, we got more parts. We got more parts than Dolly Parton. Shut up, that wasn't even funny. Got more parts than Carter's got wheels. That's what old people say. So we got, like I said, these things were $300 because they got high miles. So I'm going to be replacing stuff slowly. I've already put rear shocks on, and these are some rear sway bar links. But yeah, this is what we got for the rear. We're going to go ahead and do the rear diff and the rear sway bar links. How about that? That's weird. There it goes. Hey, it's a car, right? Just needed to be finessed. Yep, she's flat. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is, first thing we are gonna do is drain the rear diff fluid. So we got the rear diff fluid, 3/8 ratchet, couple extensions, and I got another extension with a 19mm on it. That's just what I put on the end of my ratchet as a little extension to give me a little more oomph behind it, you know. Got a little PB blaster because these bolts might be a little rusty. We got our pit, we got our drain pan under there. Now I got to get my fat ass in there and get to work, I guess. Alright, so pretty easy. See these two 3/8 holes, square holes for the 3/8 ratchets. That's where we're going to be working. First thing we got to do is pop that top one loose. You always got to make sure you can get that fill, because if you drain it and you can't get the fill plug off, you're screwed. So first thing you want to do, make sure you can get that fill plug off. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we got it. We got it. All right, so we got the fill. And we got the drain too, just like that. Let's go ahead and take off the fill. Lets it drain better. See if any comes out. Nothing came out at all. That's the bigger bolt. Takes the bigger washer. All right, I'm gonna back up. Get my fat butt out of the way, and we're gonna drain her. Oh yeah, she needs to be changed. She's a little dark. She ain't too bad. She's dark, but not super horrible. But yeah, we got the top fill out, the bottom drain. She's flowing nicely. I think she was a little low, but hey, some guy named Jack was under here. Look at there. Look at there. Either that or they want me to jack mine. Oh, there's one. Alright, we're going to let that drain for a minute. And we'll be right back. The magnet actually looks pretty good in the rear diff. Pretty happy about that one. Alright, so we're going to replace the washers. They're probably fine, but we got new ones, so there's two different sizes. You got the big one here. Get off there. So boom. We got the new ones on. Let's put it back together. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, get your ratchet. I'm not going to tighten it yet because these go to, I think it was 33 foot-pounds. So I'm not going to tighten it yet. I'm just going to just barely snug it with my ratchet. Alright. Got a little snug on her. Now we're going to wipe off any excess fluids. Go ahead and get them off of there. Guess it would help if you could see, huh? Now we got to fill up this hole until it starts overflowing. Once it starts overflowing, you're done. Put the cap back on. Alright, so to fill this up, we're going to use this little funnel here. And this little funnel just attaches to the top of the jug here, which actually this funnel comes with an adapter. This was from Walmart. You just remove this little white piece. and you screw it right on. So now we have a funnel so we can fill this up, and it's got an on and off spot so we can go under there without it leaking out, turn it sideways, get it where it needs to be, turn it on, fill it up, turn it off. So very convenient. But there's the on and off spot. I know I've just had the camera down. But yeah, so this white piece is actually an adapter, so you can use the little quarts or you can use the bigger. You can use a 1 quart or you can use the bigger jug. It doesn't matter. But all right, turn it off. Make sure we're screwed on tight. Make sure we're turned off, and let's get under there and fill this bad boy up. All right, so let's get it up in here. Get the hose inside. Turn it on. It's on. It's flowing. We're flowing. Dipping a hole in the best thing flowing. Like water we flowing, ain't nobody knowing. Oh, mother. Whoa, bro. That doesn't even matter. We're flowing slowly. That's all that matters. There's no suction. All right, we're overflowing. We're overflowing. All right. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it. You might not never know nothing about that. Get that out of the way. Fill her on up. Close her on up there. Alright, now we need 33 foot-pounds of torque on this beast, which means we got to take that long extension off. Just use a short extension. And we got to use our brains, not our muscle. That feels like 33. That feels like 33. Maybe this one needs another 2-3 pounds. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, where's our towel? We can wipe this extra stuff off. All right, the rear diff fluid is changed. So let's go ahead and put these rear sway bar links on. Get that over with. All right, so we're gonna go back with a factory wheel since we got these aftermarkets on here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the spare. You know, she's a little dirty, a little old, a little crappy. So yeah, we're gonna go back with this one. I don't know if we're putting it on with the shiny part up or the shiny part down. So let's get under here and see what kind of bottom we got. There it goes. All right, so we took it on a little test drive. I think that the back's fixed, basically. When I was driving this thing, you grab the steering wheel and you go left, right, left, right, left, right, and the back end, you could just look out the rear view and watch the rear end just shimmy, shake, or, you know, feel like it's floating left, right. So horrible. So I put rear shocks on it and rear sway bar links. It's driving better now, trust me. Plus, it looked like the rear passenger side tire was leaning in. It still kind of looks like it is. Maybe it's a little better. I can't tell. Anyway, whatever. We're going to go ahead and do transmission fluid and the front gear oil. So, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Let's do it. All right, so we're under the front end now. We got to be careful because I was driving it and the exhaust is hot. But, yeah, so that guy right there, let me point at it for you. You can't see my finger right there. That's the fill hole. That's the drain hole. Fill, meet, drain. Fill, drain. But yeah, so we're gonna pop the fill drain off first, then the fill plug, then the drain. Make sure you do it in that orientation. So let's get started. Don't be dumb. Let's do it. Well, there's the ratchet. You just come right in straight from the front of the car. Bust the fill plug loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust this loose. It's kind of hard to do holding the camera, but anyway. Bring my attention. I did. She's not liking me right now. Oh, there it goes. Whew. Alright. So we broke that one loose. Loose, duck, goose, rattle loose. You can see it moving. Yeah, see that? Bad boy's moving right there. Alright. We'll take our extension off. Don't touch the exhaust. She's hot. Alright, we're going to pull that plug, get her out of the way, and then we're going to get ready to pull the drain. Alright, we just busted it loose. And, you know we're going to get hot gear oil on us since we was just driving it. We didn't get no gloves, so, let's just do what we got to do. No, let's go get some gloves. Hold on. Alright. So now, now we're going to drop that in there. Alright, now she's all slippery. Alright, not bad, bro. Well, she's not too terrible. Smells like some gear oil. Woo! Woo. Smells like some gear oil. Yeah, it's got that certain smell to her. It's alright, we're changing her. That's what she needs. And we'll be right back. Wrench around and wrench it off. Wrench around and wrench it off. Alright. So we are going to pop the plug back in her. And then I'll show you how to fill it up. So let's get the plug back in her. Without burning ourselves. Alright, we don't want to put it in crooked. So don't do that. Only I would do that. Alright. Don't wipe her down. Wipe it down. Now we're going to put the wrench back on her in the opposite direction. Tighten it up. Oh, that exhaust ain't hot at all. No. 33 pounds right there. Alright. Now we're going to try to put some fluid in her. So I'm going to try to use this mechanism. It's got an on and off spout like the other one. So I'm going to try to get this up in there. I'll be right back. There's no way I can hold the camera and do this. Alright. she is overflowing. I was able to squeeze the bottle and get it up in here, believe it or not. So yeah, she's overflowing. It's got to be a half a quart. We'll try it again, double check her. But yeah, once she's overflowing, she's full. So yeah, we'll try double check it. Yeah, I put just a little bit too much in there, but all right. Put the plug back on and we're done. I do realize you can't see, my fault. 33 foot-pounds. Good enough. All right, well, there we have the gear oil changed, the little gearbox here by the transmission. Now to change the transmission fluid, it's this guy right here. So there you're looking at where we just changed. There's your passenger tire, or driver's side tire, my fault, driver's side tire. And there's your drain hole. So we got to get our bucket sitting over here on the ledge. We got to put a little 3/8 ratchet in there and pop that drain plug loose. Let's go over the other side. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so back here is where we were just working at. The gear oil. Drain plug for the transmission. So yep, we got our drain pan here. She's not there yet, but all right. Oh, I just stripped it. No. Yes, I did. Oh, my Lord. What the crap? Get in there. I'm gonna knock this in deeper so I don't strip it like I was just doing. Whew. Alright, so we got it. Just barely. She had me scared for a minute there. I ain't even gonna lie. Whew. So she's gonna squirt. So let me move this light. See how I got my bucket to start out. That way we didn't make no mess. Thank God for my pit sometimes. But yeah, not too shabby. Got a little bit of shavings on here. I've seen worse. I have definitely seen worse. But we're gonna let this drain. I'll be right back. Let's get this rag. You know, I'm trying to stick to the magnet. Try to clean it off pretty good. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Clean. Look at how bad I wallered it out. Oh, you can't see. Look how bad I wallered it out. Ugh. We got it off though. Oh, we never took the fill plug out. Duh. Let me show you the fill plug. I just sat here and said how important it was to take the fill plug out right there. Oh, you can't see nothing with the battery. Hold on. Did you see that? gonna put the light down, and I'm gonna point at it. Right there, that big one. So we're gonna drop a couple extensions down in here, pop that off. So we can fill it up. Alright. Scrape my forearm. I knew it was gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna pull that fill plug out of there. Make sure you get your washer. If there is one. Nope. Yes, there is. Yep. Okay, so before we fill her up, we need to come back underneath the front end without blocking the light. Don't block the light. There it is. We are going to put a new crush washer on. If I can get this one off. Alright, there's the new one. It's a little big, seems like, but I think it'll be fine. So let's get under here. Screw this bad boy in. I wish I can make it. Screw this bad boy in. Now we need to move our fluid out of the way so we don't spill it. All the way out of the way. All the way. All the way. Alright, she's on there. Alright, so let's go back up top. Alright. Woohoo! See that catch? Alright, so we are gonna stick this in the hole, open it, and let it fill up. I'm not spilling nothing. Are you spilling something? Shoot. No, this is working good actually. No funnel needed. Just a little hose. Okay. Put it down there. Turn it on. There we go. Draining. Yeah, this would go a lot faster if I just poked a little hole in it, but it'll be alright. Make sure our valve is on off. Still smell that gear oil. That's a very distinct smell that you will never forget. For those of you who have never smelled it. There's 3 quarts. Turn off our valve, pull her out. We're gonna put the lid back on, cap the fill plug. We're gonna start the vehicle till the fan's cut on, and we're gonna check the fluid and go from there. Alright, let's check it. Alright, the fan was just on. For a second, but it was on. Of course, by the time I grabbed the light, cut the camera on, it was off. But the fan was just on, so we're going to go ahead and cut it off. Check the transmission fluid level and go from there. Let's cut it off. So we're going to pull her out, completely wipe her off, push it all the way back in, all the way in, pull it back out. Try it one more time. She looks a little, you know. Alright, we're going to put another half a quart in it. So we're going to pull that plug back out, the fill plug. Stick it down in the hole, turn it on. We got a little meter on the side here. I'm just going to do about half. Oh, she closed. Open it up. Make sure she's open. Just slowly going to go. Alright, so we got about half in there. Got it turned off, letting it drain out of the hose. Pull her out. So we get the side. Plug back in there. Alright. Alright, there's the fan. Or at least one fan. Nope, they're both on. Okay. Cut it off. Wipe it clean. Push it all the way back in. Pull it out. And we're right below that top knot. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but we are right below. I think we're perfect. Alright, well, that's it. 2006 Honda Pilot. We did a little drivetrain, you know, maintenance, I guess you could say. I just bought the car. It's 300,000 miles, 297,000. So she's probably overdue. Transmission fluid, rear diff. We also did the gear oil. So do the rear sway links on there. I've already done spark plugs, intake tube, rear, you know, I did the rear shocks. KY jelly gas shocks. Alright, appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. If I helped you out, think about subscribing. If not, it's whatever. Alright, peace.